This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And we're off from Tampa. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Starting on the ground, here's White. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Working quickly here.
25 yards on the play. That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First down, here's Baker. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it'll be 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Kings! 180! What's that?
Throwing again is Baker. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Rams add a man to the secondary. 3rd down.
Run. 180! Regular.
Mayfield now from the gun. Got a man. This is Evans. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. It's White on the give. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Let's go!
Offense up to the line fast.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Baker now off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
180! What's that?
Mayfield to throw for it. Got his man. It's on it. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The 2nd drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Big 20.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Will cobble together a yard there. And a play made by Jacob Parrish.
He was taken down at the
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Stafford from the gun. His first throw is an interception. And the Buccaneers get the football back after returning this to the 15-yard line. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Cope with the catch. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Regular.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pull out in front further, 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks.
22.
Back to throw here, Stafford. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Trying for the deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. To the house. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams make it a 1-score game in the first half.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just 1 play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you could come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Baker out of the pistol. This is hauled in by on the right side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Alert, 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 alert. Regular, regular, regular.
The give now to White. His push straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackled on the play by Puna Ford. It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. It's only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. It's the Bucs who are in front here at Raymond James. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
From the gun, Mayfield. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
10 at the 24-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Mayfield now, blitz coming. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and the Bucs have the 1st.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st and 10, it's a give to White. And he gets a few on the plays forward.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
20. Done.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. Now the Rams will use the 1st of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
180. Run, run, run. Alert, 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 alert. Done.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. On fourth down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. This just 21 yards down the pipe.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Zebra. Set. Ready? Use your alert. 21. Real right, crew. 50-50. 20.
Stafford now on first down. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Rams first down. A gain of 12. And a Rams
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And the Buccaneers do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Throwing is Stafford on third. And finds Adams downfield. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
It's a gain of 18.
First down from the 42.
Rams first down. Ready. A gain of 18 on the play.
Rolling from the pistol, Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
A loss of 11 yards. It's second down.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Here we go. Track.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. So he puts together a nice little 8-yard gain, but it's not enough. They've got fourth down.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. They're going to go for it. Stafford. He connects downfield. And he has this down to the 34. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll run the toss for Williams. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Buccaneers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Kings!
Mayfield set to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throw here, 3rd down. Caught by Godwin on the slant. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Plowing up the middle. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Kings!
3rd and short. Mayfield. Got a man. This is Evans. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
They'll try and punch it in. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Run. Alert! 180! Done.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has it in close. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
So up comes Mayfield and his offense. They're going for two.
The Bucs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Done.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he will get into the end zone. They go for two, and that gives them a three-score advantage.
Buccaneers 25, Rams 8. Chase McLaughlin.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Hey, 50. Done.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Omaha, baby. 280. 11. Pretty hot.
Stafford to throw again on second. Right side into the hands of Adams. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Rams trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Stafford from the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they pick him off again!
Defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Regular.
They're going to pass it here. Rolling out, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Kate, if the word safety was used, and it's not a lot in NFL locker rooms, but if it was at halftime, it was about safe throws, good decisions, consistent plays. It was not about a safety to begin this second half, and that's what we nearly saw. Not the kind of start this offense wanted. It's got to overcome a bit of adversity.
Not a lot of real estate for them to work with here. It's 2nd and long.
What's up?
Gets it out wide quick, and oh, he might throw this. And it's incomplete. Went deep into the bag of tricks there on second down. Probably expect something a little more conventional here on third. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long.
Hey, alert, alert! Good. 180! What's up?
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. He's got Ibuka working the sideline. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
Bucks getting set up to punt now on fourth down. On comes Riley Dixon. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
You know, I'm sure Coach would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. No additional damage is done, however. They're fortunate to get the ball back, and everyone can breathe a little sigh of relief.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Ready? 180!
Back to work after throwing the pick. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So now it's going to be third and long.
Brings up third down.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Hey, 70!
They'll throw third and long. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Trying to set this up quick.
2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Maybe a bit of desperation. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish.